for joining me here today, Matthew. And thank you everyone at home for joining us for a very special Christmas episode of In the Toy Box.
We're going to take a look back at some of our previous episodes. We're going to have some new stuff, and we're going to have plenty of Christmas cheer. So, did you get everything on your Christmas wish list this year? Any new toys?
I did get some awesome figures like this NECA the Thing over here. There was one thing I wanted that Santa forgot, but there's always next year. How about yourself? Did you get everything you wanted?
I did get some Mego toys.
I love that they keep making those things.
Ah, Christmas. You just think toys.
Agreed. On Christmas we think of toys. Halloween we think of toys. Name a day we don't think of toys.
Yeah, we're always thinking of toys.
Santa must have got a new sleigh this year, I noticed, because all my packages came in on time. Could you imagine him driving around in something like this?
That reminds me of that episode where we put together that Hot Wheels racetrack.
What an excellent episode.
And all that stuff we did with stop motion.
Fight fans, get ready for tonight's special matches. Welcome to Tag Team Toy Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, we have Batman and Robin, aka the Dynamic Duo. In that corner, we have the Diabolical Joker and everyone's favorite Star Trek villain, Gorn, aka the Unlawful Duo. presenting our galactic heroes, Dr. McCoy and Mr. Spock, versus the Galactic Scavengers, aka the Sand People. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event featuring heroine crime fighters Batgirl and Wonder Woman versus the villainous duo Cheetah and Sam Wessel.
So let's see, my favorite Christmas toy has to be the Micro Machines Millennium Falcon playset. So this is probably early 90s, and this was my favorite toy because it was this big. It was a huge huge for Micro Machines, Millennium Falcon that was like full-size Millennium Falcon on the outside, landing gear, everything, and then you open it up and it was a full double-sided playset thing for all the Micro Machines on the inside, and it was just super cool. And I don't remember what year it was, but it is the thing I wanted the absolute most as a kid growing up. I cannot think of anything else that I wanted more than that Millennium Falcon, and it was awesome.
You know what's great about doing a toy show?
Yeah, getting to play with so many cool toys.
And we're doing our best to showcase them all.
There's nothing more exciting than seeing the Caped Crusader battle on the big screen. That is, unless you own a Viewmaster from the Gath Corporation. A Viewmaster is a binocular-like device that has a slot to accept a viewing reel. The reel is a cardboard disc that contains 14 transparent color photographs that make up 7 different 3D images. The image on one side of the disc mirrors the image directly across it on the reel, creating a pair, and when viewed simultaneously through the unit, your eyes put both images together, creating depth perception. Following the release of each Batman feature film, the Viewmaster company put out sets of reels featuring fantastic 3D images of each style of Batman that we know and love. The Boy Wonder Robin, various villains, and jaw-dropping, depth-defying scenes that can be stared at and admired in the comfort of your own home. Simply pull the lever and instantly immerse yourself in the city of Gotham. The combination of the Viewmaster system and the amazing assortment of Batman films allows you to have a personal collection of exciting images and turn what looks like an ordinary toy into an in-home 3D slideshow. Home video games' early days looked a lot like this, just 2 sticks in a square bouncing around. Things changed a lot. Let's take the journey.
I tripped Batman. Look, it's a body.
Yeah, it's a dead one. Look at his face, Robin. A ghoulish grin. Must be the night watchman. The Joker left another one of his calling cards.
Batman and Robin.
A different kind of comic book emerged in the 1970s with actual voices, sound effects, and music. These were known as book and records. Produced by Power Records, this new style of comic book provided a record to go along with the story. It was positioned in a sleeve at the end of the comic book. Follow along, and at the sound of the beep, it was time to turn the page. There were many exciting stories. The Planet of the Apes 4-volume set replicating the Planet of the Apes films.
Battle for the Planet of the Apes! But how does one control a 400-pound gorilla?
You have the power. The gorillas are armed with swords. Your armory contains real weapons.
No! No! You think the unthinkable. You know our primal commandment? Ape shall not kill ape.
Superheroes, such as DC's Batman and Superman, as well as Marvel's Spider-Man, Captain America, Hulk, the Fantastic Four, and Conan the Barbarian were all featured with individual stories. Sci-fi stories included 2 famous television series, Star Trek and Space 1999. Each had 2 different stories. And yet, horror stories were also featured to include Dracula, Frankenstein, the Werewolf, and Man-Thing. Book and Records maintain a place in history as nostalgic as any other comic book.
Move over, Barnum and Bailey, because the Buddy L Wild Animal Circus on Wheels is coming to town. This toy truck was released in the late 60s and is made of pressed steel with plastic components. Some of this pickup's fantastic features include a fire engine red paint scheme with bright yellow decals that describe the truck's contents. A headpiece adorned elephant sticker decorates the truck's cab. The bed of this semi sports ornamental embossed details like flourishes and the heads of a lion, tiger, elephant, zebra, and also a bear. 3 golden barred doors with keyholes on either side of the truck bed show the names of the animals contained within. Meet Leo the lion, Tony the tiger, and of course Jumbo, the prized elephant of the Buddy L Circus. 6 white wall tires with embossed B keep this massive truck rolling from town to town. And while you're waiting on the real circus to arrive, this toy version doubles as a savings bank to hold on to coins and folded bills, to ensure you have enough saved for admission and maybe even a few snacks. There is so much fun to be had with the Wild Animal Circus on Wheels by Buddy L.
One of my most memorable Christmases was definitely, I would say, back in the 80s. I was recently reminded of it because of a movie that just came out. Something that I really wanted and everyone wanted. Definitely didn't get it the first year it came out. I'm sure my parents were scrambling trying to find one. But the following year for Christmas, I was very lucky and fortunate to open up a little gift. I actually have one still to this day. Obviously, Nintendo Entertainment System. That was a great morning. Definitely hid the entire day playing the Mario and Duck Hunt, much to my family's chagrin, I'm sure. But I will say that was probably my most memorable Christmas gift, especially at a time when every kid wanted one, and I felt very lucky to get one. Merry Christmas.
Sure, we like to think we know a lot about toys, but what about our viewers at home?
Let's find out.
Okay, know-it-all. Think you know your Star Wars from your Star Trek? Well, let's put your fandom to the test. Greedo or Gorn? Which character belongs to Star Wars and which belongs to Star Trek? These two characters and their toy counterparts have something in common. Both of them attempted to attack our heroes from each universe. Did you know the answer? In Star Wars, Greedo tracked down Han Solo and attempted to capture him from the orders of Jabba the Hutt. In Star Trek, Gorn attacks Captain Kirk and tries to finish off our hero, but Kirk succeeds in escaping from the clutches of Gorn. This game is almost as fun as watching the movie itself.
I loved having the toys featured as movie trailers.
And now our feature presentation.
Diana Prince wasn't looking for love. Steve Trevor had other plans. But sometimes fate changes everything. And love is where you least expect it. Wonder-ful love. Hi, I'm Duke. Yeah, that's me wearing the blue sweater. My girlfriend was very happy with the purse I gave her. My favorite Christmas present was just last year. Her gift to me was Shogun Warriors Godzilla. It's my favorite toy ever.
You know, I'm especially fond of all the skits we've done. I feel like they take the show to another level.
It's definitely a great way to have some fun with the various toys.
Hello, Matthew, and welcome to your nightmare. I'm Freddy Krueger.
Wait a minute, that's a Halloween one.
Halloween, Christmas, a toy is a toy, Matt. Let's see it. Thank you for tuning in to Frightmare's feature films. Tonight's maniacal motion picture features the Nightmare Man himself, Freddy Krueger, in A Nightmare on Elm Street. Enjoy!
Hello, Matthew, and welcome to your nightmare. I'm Freddy Krueger, and today we're going to talk about banks. These are some of my personal favorites. To our left, we have two cast iron skeleton banks. Now what you do is you put a coin in either one of their hands, and there's a little lever on the back of them. And when you press it, the simple mechanics inside allow that hand to raise, and either the mouth will open or the eye in one of these cases, and it will feed that coin into said hole. How amazing. Now right over here in the front, we have a bank that's made out of plastic. It's turn knob, so you crank it up, and when you place the coin in a designated area, a skeleton hand reaches out from the grave and grabs that coin. How cool is that? Now my personal favorite from the 80s is this guy. It's called the Little Black Box. It's battery operated, and you take a coin and you put it in the designated slot. It starts to shake, and then a hand reaches out and grabs that coin. It's really neat. I want to thank you for having me in your dreams. Signing off, it's the Springwood Slasher. Sweet dreams, everyone. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Christmas is full of anticipation. You can have a long list of things that you want, but sometimes it's the things that you don't know you want that are the most important and last the longest. In 1946, my mother worked on this Christmas stocking for me. It has my name and the year of my birth. And every year, this was the most exciting thing that happened. As you can see, it's very, very sock-like, and it's very narrow and very long. So my mother had to find exactly the right things to put in it. And she was an expert shopper for this little stocking. She would put gold coins in the bottom. She would find interesting little playthings to stick in, maybe a tiny doll with an even tinier bottle. Maybe it was in a little crib. It was, I remember that. There might be the tiniest paints that you could possibly imagine, or little colored pencils. And one year in here was something called Mold Me. And it was this package of plaster and these little figures, and all I had to do was mix with water and mold them and then paint them afterwards, and they were very, very small. But I remember the name Mold Me very distinctly. So in this stocking for many years were the biggest treats I had at Christmas. I never lost the stocking, like you might lose a toy. I never stopped anticipating what would be in here, and I was never disappointed. So that's my story from 1946 on. And I thank my mother for this memory. Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Joe. My favorite thing ever is my new bright Hummer. I love driving this vehicle everywhere. It's roomy, comfy, and gets me where I want to go. It was Christmas Day, and my wife called me into the other room, and there was her Christmas gift to me. I couldn't believe it. A miniature version of my vehicle. I love it. The door's open, and it fits in the living room. I was so happy, I played a song on my guitar.
Well, I got you a little something.
Oh, thanks.
It's clothes.
Perfect. G.I. Joe will love these. Hey, there's something else in here. Hey, Amigo Rocketeer! Wow, thank you. I got you something too.
Thanks, Matt. A neck of Misfits? How'd you know? I can finally cross it off the list. Excellent.
We want to take this opportunity to thank our crew and especially the viewers. Thanks for celebrating toys with us. And here's a peek into what goes on behind the scenes, where the toys are the stars.
Take 3. Or did I say after?
No, I think you do it first, right?
So take 3.
And then snap it. Gotta put the lights back on.
Yeah, so we are recording over here.
Watch your foot. Foot.
That's it. Face cabin out?
Yes. And keep talking?
Yep,
See?
yep.
Okay.
That's good, that's good. Perfect.
Help me out. I appreciate it.
He's so nice on camera.
No snide comments? See how I was being snide.
To all the episodes we've done,
And to all the episodes yet to come,
Merry Christmas.
and may your day be filled with toys.